Some people think that starting a farming business requires you to be with a lot of money, bigger land, even the labor that will help you, but that is not true. Don't ever think again that what you have cannot start a business and make millions of money. Small capital always grow big and makes millions. Some of my viewers sent me a comment saying that, can you please help me? I have only 6 broilers. I want to grow my farm at least to get 20 layers chicken. Dear, for me, I showed you that for me, I started with just 2 local birds, and now there are more than 30. I sold some. I still have the chicks in the basket. The same chicken are still hatching the eggs. But do you know what? I changed my mind and I told myself that even with these 2 local birds, they can change and make more other chicken. So it is always possible that even the small amount of money that you have, you can turn it into billions. And by the way, I've seen people, they have started with a lot of capital, but they have failed to expand or to increase on that capital, but the capital is reducing. Do you know the reason why? Strategies of increasing your capital starts within you. That even if you have 6 broilers, you can turn them into 100 broilers. You can start with those 6, allow them to hatch, and then you increase the number of your chicken like that. That is how I increased the 2 chicken from 2 chicken. Now they are 30 chicken inside here, minus the chicks that are in the basket outside, minus the chicks that I sold. Apart from the layers, don't focus on the layers that I have. Focus on the local birds that you're seeing. Just looking at them makes me smile. The beauty of the chicken, it makes me smile. But we focus on the money. You can decide to increase the numbers, then you sell them off. If you're interested in layers, you sell the broilers, you sell the local birds, then you buy few birds or local, the few chicks, layers, then you start to increase on the number of layers that you raise slowly. You don't need to put yourself on pressure. If you have little capital, start with that. Just know that life rewards action, not intelligence. That is why I always say that if you have a job, focus on it and remove some or save some money that you can start a side business like raising these broilers, raising the local birds. You don't focus on getting money out of this chicken, but you focus on expanding bigger. Later on, you quit your job after seeing that this chicken farm has expanded. After seeing your side hustle business that you started, it has grown bigger. They say practice makes perfect, but do not sit on your ideas, put them into action. Nothing should stop you from starting a business that you want because it is in your mind, it is your goal, it's you to make money and enjoy your happiness. Even get out of the misery. Is it the capital? For me, I started with 2. I'm using herbs to treat this chicken. I do vaccinate once in a while because they have the strong immunity that they can protect themselves from a lot of diseases. You've seen me, I've been treating layers, I've been suffering from different diseases in these layers, but the local birds, the broilers, cannot get weaker as the layers that we raise. So if you have just a little capital to start with, at least start with these strong hybrids that they are disease resistant, in that you don't face a lot of challenges, you don't lose a lot of them on your way. They are sold, they are consumed by human beings, they lay eggs, but they don't lay as much as these layers lay. but you can start from there. We all face challenges, and I will tell you this: if you cannot start a business that you can find obstacles or challenges in your way, that's not a good business to start. Because all the businesses that in this world, they have their own challenges, and we face our own challenges in poultry. So do you in your own business. So stop thinking about what if I fail, because people fail if they want to fail. For me, what I've seen in poultry, that it is good to raise this chicken and they have to be near you. It's actually, you have to raise the chicken at your home. The farm should be at least at your home or very near the home. And you can monitor them every day, every single day. Not even every after 3 days. No, every day you can at least monitor these birds. That is how you can avoid a lot of death, safety. At the end, it will be you to benefit in the production. Some people fear failing and they focus more on the positive results, getting what they expect from their investment. But whenever I face challenges, whenever I fail in my business, I really understand that this business is working, because what I failed in, even other farmers are failing in that same thing. Meaning, some of them will quit because they find it very challenging, and some of us will remain. So it means that the business that always makes a lot of challenges, problems, whenever you fail in something, you have to focus more on that, in that you correct your mistakes and go forward. For me, when I started with 500 chicken, I lost 60. When I lost 60, actually I first lost 12. I failed to stretch the turbine in the brooder and I lost 12. Moving them to the chicken house, I lost some of them. And I continued. I learned the lesson. I just continued with the business. I faced challenges of diseases. Now I can learn that this kind of disease can be treated with this medication. I know where to buy the chicks, the quality chicks, because there are a lot of chicks on the market and they're of poor quality. Now you learn through your mistakes and you don't repeat them consistently, so that the business grows from 500. Now there are 3,000, and I'm hoping to expand more than that. The reason why the business works. Thank you so much for watching.